I like it when Nike does the special boxes, and traditionally you're left with these kind of special boxes for All-Star Weekend. But for Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, they have this iridescent, shiny box, and it's the year of the snake. And this is the Air Jordan 1 Retro Low OG CNY, or Chinese New Year. Now it does have a QC stamp in the top, but in my opinion, this looks like the Dior. So I'm somewhat surprised that it hasn't kind of like taken off and popped as far as, resale is concerned. But like I said, I think a lot of people are now at a point where they are not willing to pay resale prices. Now, the typical Air Jordan 1 costs $140. The paper is a snakeskin print paper, and that's what the shimmering color is on the box. But I don't think people are really jumping in those waters. You do have some people who are willing to overpay for sneakers still, and they are buying them, probably with the hope that it can hit that kind of Dior valuation, but I don't think it's going to do that. Very cool details on this shoe. The tongue has a snakeskin texture to it. The shoe itself does not have that snakeskin texture, but it does have that pearlized outsole, the iridescent bubble Jordan logo at the heel. I'll get to the close-ups on that. It does have the hang tag. I did the Jordan Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, Tatum 3. What the Tatum 3 doesn't have, that this one does have, the swoosh can be removed. Now, I'll flip it a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to remove it because these belong to someone. But the swoosh can be removed to reveal another type of swoosh. So that's a cool detail. So let's get to the close-up so you guys can see it. But I definitely think it looks like the Dior. Make sure I went over this again. Air Jordan 1 Retro Low OG CNY. Summit white, same as the Jordan Tatum 3. Style code HF3144-100. Let's get to that close-up so you can see the CNY or Dior, which, it really does look like the Dior. The leather is not as soft, of course, but it's a nice shoe, man. It's a nice shoe. No extra set of laces, though. Now, that's surprising. Let me look back in here just to make sure I'm not wrong about that. No. So you get an increase in price, but that increase in price is for that tearaway swoosh. It's for that tearaway swoosh. I'm going to leave it there and get to that close-up right now. Now, just so you can get a look at the, label, I'll pick that up, but I'm going to drop it down immediately because the most important part of the sneaker here is this tearaway. So let me bring this up and make sure you can see that it flips down. So you can tear away this top layer of snakeskin. It feels like almost like a ripstop. You can tear that away, and there's another swoosh under there. I'm not sure what color that swoosh is, though. I'm not sure. But let me give you that outsole, right? Back that up a little bit, give you that outsole. And I want you to see the tongue, which has this black Jordan Nike Air logo, and that snakeskin look and texture to the tongue. It's really nice. Show you the Jumpman hang tag. Let's give this a 360. So you can see that bubble Air Jordan Wings logo. And you can make the decision if you're going to buy it. The shoe costs $160. Like I said, it's $20 more than a traditional Air Jordan 1 Low OG. So it's $160. But as an alternative to the Dior, which you definitely can't pick up, this is a fantastic alternative to that model. So just for that reason, you should probably give it, a little bit of consideration, but it is a nice looking shoe. It's a nice looking shoe. And I typically label things as old head and youngins, and, this is for everybody because old heads can rock this one just fine. Youngins, you can style this. I wouldn't be surprised if I see somebody do that Travis squat, take the swoosh off, and switch it around and try and do like a Travis Scott look to it. But that outsole, really nice. Really nice. That's it for the Chinese New Year. I'll see you guys on the next one.